African American community has always stood in solidarity with the Latino community. We've always done it, and we proved that. At least 92% of us proved that on November 5th, that we stood in solidarity. We have nothing against the people that are being deported, that are being rounded up like cattle, the children that are being thrown in these camps, people that are being shipped off everywhere. We are not applauding that.
Today I came across a video that I've been wanting to see for so long, since this MAGA FAFO thing started, okay? Because on the social media I've been seeing videos of black people calling out Latinos blaming black people blaming Latinos because of, when you're not supporting us, and the other group is that we told you, okay? So the video that I wanted to see is this one, black people supporting Latinos, because I know the heart of black people or black folks. I know the heart of black community. They love supporting, and they have been on this struggle for so long. They cannot shy away from struggles. As far as the Latinos did not heard what they were being told, but still black people are out here fighting for them. I want you to watch these videos, and then we'll come back again and talk about it.
I think there's some confusion here, and it needs to be cleared up, and cleared up quick, because the African American community has always stood in solidarity with the Latino community. We've always done it, and we proved that. At least 92% of us proved that on November 5th, that we stood in solidarity. We have nothing against the people that are being deported, that are being rounded up like cattle, the children that are being thrown in these camps, people that are being shipped off everywhere. We are not applauding that. That's not really funny to us. Who we're mad at are the motherfuckers who had the opportunity to save their own people, and they felt superior to their own people. And that was other Latinos. That's who we're mad at. That's who we're upset at. We tried to be the voice for those who could not vote. We were their voice. We were. But their own people were not. They bowed down to the orange god, Donald Trump. We didn't. So to say that the African American community is not standing behind the Latino community, we always have. We did our part. What more do you want us to do? You want us to go out there and protest? It's not going to do us any good at this point. We attempted to do our part. And again, we still are. We still are. We, again, have nothing against the Latino community. Again, I'm married to one. I damn sure don't. And I damn sure ain't going to drink Cokes anymore. But to say that we're not standing in solidarity, it's an injustice to us. It's a slap in our face. And we don't deserve that. We don't. We have never turned our backs on the Latino community, and we never would. That's not who we are as a people. We've always been sympathetic and empathetic people, no matter what comes our way, and no matter how cruel people have been to us. So don't do that to us. Now run along. Toodaloo.
U.S. citizens born in America talking about just do it legally honestly need to shut the hell up, because y'all have no idea the great lengths that people go through to do it legally. Never mind coming over undocumented. Y'all don't understand the perils and dangers that people go through. And what really pisses me off is that people are completely blind and oblivious to the fact that there are people who try to go through it legally. Matter of fact, there are people who are trying to do it the right way. They got stranded in Tijuana because this administration shut down CBP One. It was an app that people were using to do it the right way. There are God knows how many people stranded in Tijuana. And keep in mind that I'm like taking in information, I'm learning this stuff as it comes down. And it takes me like, 3 minutes to read through an article and see like, this is screwed, man. Like, this is messed up. And it's just a damn shame to me, because I just don't understand how people can be so inhumane. Like, these are human beings we're talking about. People treat dogs better, bro. To be completely honest, people in the U.S., they piss me the hell off because they treat dogs better. I'd be on Nextdoor and Ring, and people be like, I found this dog, and this dog might have rabies, but I took it inside and gave it water and food. But then you have human beings who just want a better life, but all of a sudden, oh, we got to do it the right way by the book. but you'll bring a wild ass dog into your house, bro. It heats me up. And I don't talk about why it makes me so mad, just because like there's certain things I want to keep off of TikTok. You know what I mean? This is the internet. But
my Haitian brothers and sisters, if you live in the US and you speak English, please take the time to watch the news, know what's going on, and educate your peoples, man. Please do that. It's not only the Haitians, it's everybody. If you know somebody who came in this country recently, please help them out. I've been living in the US for 2 years now, man. I was paroled in the country. But the way everything is going now, man, I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my people. I'm scared for my brothers and sisters here. I know a lot of us don't speak English and we don't really know what's going on. A lot of us don't know. And that's why I'm asking you guys, please, if you speak English, you understand the news, please talk to your peoples. I don't want none of my people to get deported, especially the ones that sacrificed their life. I'm talking about the ones that walked for days to make it to the US, man. They walk from Chile to Mexico and they made it here. These people, they sacrificed their life to make it to the US, man. It's best that we know what's going on instead of not knowing what's going on. And please share this video to everybody you know. That way they know what's going on.
Man, this just... Ugh. I feel so conflicted about this mass deportation thing. Like, really conflicted, right? My conflict is that as a black woman, nobody else's struggle is my struggle, because black women have to always look out for themselves, and we don't get the support that we need, you know what I'm saying? And so this year we've all decided to really take a step back from everybody else's problems and focus on ourselves, because we didn't ask for this, right? On a high level, black women did not ask for this. But on the flip side, on a human level, the idea of seeing people get everything that they've built and worked hard for taken from them. And you got to understand, my understanding was the laws that they passed meant that they could just, off of assumptions, off of assuming that you committed a crime, you don't even have to have committed one, right? Lock you up and make you wait until they can prove that you are who you are. Like, it's kind of like that when, oh my goodness, I forget what that law was, where they could just lock you up based on suspicion in New York or whatever. It's like that, okay? And that kind of protocol is very scary, okay? It's an easy way to claim that someone's guilty just based off of assumption, and then make them fight for their innocence while you strip them of their rights, right? And I don't have an issue with, like, the Hispanic community, you know what I'm saying? I like to go to El Mesquite because you get the best prices on meat there, you know what I'm saying? Even if most of them there speak in Spanish, they'll still be able to talk to you, you know what I'm saying, to sell you a product, you know, that's necessary. The 24-hour laundromat that I like to come to is ran by Hispanic people, right? And they speak Spanish too, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're a working, viable part of the community. And the attack on them just seems so unjustified. Like, just unjustified. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. As a human being, I don't like it. But you know what? What can we do about that? Like, what can I do about that? I'm struggling trying to get back on my feet, but it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I feel fucked up just thinking about how this is gonna play out. I just don't feel right.
This is a very difficult video for me to make, but I feel like it needs to be said. Yesterday, I posted about the nationwide protests happening this month against mass deportation. And I received some comments asking me to not forget that this is Black History Month, or what about Black History Month? So I want to address this with some honesty and transparency because I never shy away from tough conversations. First, let me say this. I'm Asian American. I'm not Latino, just like I am not Black. But I've always stood up for what's right, no matter who's affected. Back in 2020, I stood with the Black community because I believed in the fight for justice. Now I'm standing with immigrants because families are being torn apart. But let's be clear, just because the majority of the immigrants that are being deported are Latinos, the Black community, the Asian community, we're all being targeted. The fight is bigger than just one group. It's all about marginalized communities. But of course, I understand and I see your concern. When I'm advocating for one issue, it does feel like the other issue is being ignored. But that's not it at all. I'm fighting for justice. We all can still protest against mass deportation and still celebrate Black History Month. Standing for immigrants and sharing Black history and Black leaders and their struggles and challenges and perseverance, it's all connected. We need to stand with each other more than ever right now. For those questioning my support, I have shared, I have engaged with, and I will continue to share and engage and support Black creators on this platform. I can't educate anyone on Black leaders because I am not Black. But when I see a video that is educating us during Black History Month, I will for sure repost that video, and not just in February and not just when it's trending. I will continue to make sure that your voices are being heard too. This wasn't an easy video to make, but I refuse to let division take us away from the real fight. So if we need to have these conversations, let's do it. But we also need to remember that we need to...
Picture this, baby. So the man and his wife, it's Thursday night. They done had their little best love making, right? So come Friday morning, they got a 7-course breakfast that he or she done made. Feeling good. Kids at the table, everybody talking, they making plans for the weekend. So, got to be at work at 8. Get there by 7:45.
Welcome back. Now, Black people have historically been helping Latinos in various ways since way back. And those Latinos who are complaining, saying that Black people are not helping, maybe they really don't know the history very well, because historically, Black people have been there for Latinos. Black people have been there for immigrants. Black people have been there for the people of color, because Black people have the history of fighting for the rights of themselves, and their rights is touching with the rights of Latinos or Mexicans, touching the lives of Asians and everyone. So in the video we have just watched is that Black people are saying, we are supporting you, we are here and we accept. I know they are furious. I know Black Americans are furious of the choices that Latinos made. And there's a comment I've seen somewhere, someone saying that, who told you that Kamala Harris is going to help you, because Kamala Harris stated that she's not doing anything for the Black folks. Okay, but all in all, I'm so happy to see the videos of Black Americans coming out openly supporting the Latinos group, because I don't want to say that Latinos are weak, but I just want to say that Black folks have the history of fighting for so long. Now, starting from the time of colonization, slavery, our ancestors, we as Black folks have gone through a lot, going to the forest, fighting for the Mother Africa, transatlantic slave trade, till slavery was just continuing after it ended, Jim Crow law, so Black people generally have been fighting. And even one day, I cannot think that black people will shy away from struggles. And this, what Latinos are going through, the deportation and everything, this is affecting everyone. It's affecting the Asian Americans. It's affecting any people of color. So it is with any time it will reach on black folks' door. And black folks, they know how to deal with it. So I'm so happy to see this video. And I'm happy, and I know exactly, even those black Americans who are watching, I know that you don't like, or you will not like your fellow people of color going through problems, because you know exactly what it means. Mental health, the families are being, taken away from others. So, like black folks, you have the experience of police brutality, inequality, and everything. So, and that's why each and every day, even people when they say, oh, black Americans, they don't like Africans, they don't want to come to Africa. But personally, I salute American blacks. I salute the Caribbean people. I salute African in diaspora. These guys, they are going through a lot. But at that path of going through a lot, they are winning. They are thriving. They are making money. They are ruling the culture. They are the one on the top of the culture. Like black Americans have the zeal, the energy, and they have the unity too. That's why they have been fighting for all these years. They have built America when they were slaves. They are still building America right now through their culture of music. They are everywhere in the sport. They are ruling. So historically, black people have supported Latinos. For example, we had civil rights movement. During the civil rights movement in the United States, both black people and Latinos actively fought for equal rights and against systematic oppression. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and others who championed for racial justice often or expressed solidarity with Latinos facing discrimination. In turn, many Latinos stood alongside black people in the fight of desegregation, voting rights, and economic justice. So, black people have been there. Those few Latinos who are coming on social media and saying that black folks are not there, not supporting, but they have been supporting. But pardon them, it's just a little bit angry. They are just angry because they said some things. They told you not to do this. And if you get a little power, you ruin everything. So you ruined what they have been planning all along. Maybe because black folks, they knew or they thought that Kamala Harris, when she wins, she will bring good governance, equality to the people. So that's why they wanted Harris. But you said what? No, we want who? Donald Trump. He's not coming for us. He's coming for the illegal people. He's coming for the criminals. But now, after voting, you are crying. So that's what black folks are angry on it. It's not that they don't want to support you. They want to support Latinos so bad. Tell me in the comment section if you are American black or African in diaspora. Are you shying away from the fight or the struggle that we have been fighting for so long? You are not, I know. But there's things we are saying, we normally say, teaching personal lesson. Maybe this is a lesson you want some people to learn. That's why. Now, in 20th century, black people and Latinos workers found common cause in labor struggles, particularly in the industries like agriculture, factories, and other low-wage sectors, because the people of color are the one who are doing these low-wage sectors work. Even in South Africa during aggregation and everything, the white South Africans got the good jobs and good payments, but the black South Africans, they got the low-wage payments. So during that time, for example, Cesar Chavez, a leader of the United Farm Work, worked closely with the black civil rights leader like Philip Randolph and Dr. King to advocate for better working conditions and fair wages. So many black unions and activists supported the UFW campaign for farm workers' rights. So Latinos were complaining. We need to know the history. We need to know your history. And when you talk about your history, we talk about history of Latino people and black folks from way back. They have been helping each other. The people that are right now on the social media complaining, most of them are millennials and Gen Z. They're complaining that they're not getting help from black Americans or American black. But black Americans are saying that we have been here, we've been telling you. And that's not a lie. Because even the Gen Z, when the Gen Z say we have been telling you, it's right. Because the folks have been, the millennials have been, the other generation have been talking about these issues. So when I sit on this chair as an African and seeing what's happening from my black people, don't tell me that you don't have to talk about this. Focus on what is happening in Africa. Of course, I am a Pan-African and I stand, as I was saying when I started this channel, I was saying that anything that concerns black person concerns me. Yeah, I'm general. I'm not I'm general. So black Americans, they know the history of blacks. They know how they have been suffering, how they've been fighting for this. And that's why they will stand tall and tell you that we told you. They will stand tall and tell you that we have been fighting with you. We have been fighting for you all along. Even the white people knows. The previous video, there's a video I did where white women are appreciating, now acknowledging the effort of black women in the society. Yeah? Even white women knows that black women have been fighting for them. They know that. So, if white folks knows that, if the white people knows that, tell me, why you people of color, Latinos, you don't know that? Why don't you know that? Because since way back, the black people have been fighting alongside Latinos. The country that you are living right now, the rights you have right now, the voting rights and everything, it is because of the black people and the Latinos. You get me? So you need to stand tall and accept that the fact that these things have been going on. You need to stand and accept that this thing has been going on and black people have been there for you. So you don't have to complain. The other thing that black folks have been fighting for, or assisting Latinos, is about cultural solidarity. The cultural and historical connection between black and Latino communities, especially those with Afro-Latino heritage, have fostered a sense of mutual understanding and support in the Caribbean, Latin American, and parts of the USA. Now, black people and Latino often share common roots in the African diaspora, which has influenced music, art, and community practices. This cultural connection often breeds mutual respect and solidarities. So we are even together in cultural. We have roots together in cultural. Black and Latinos leaders have frequently formed coalitions to address issues like police brutality, immigration rights, education, and healthcare. Both communities have faced racial profiling, discrimination, and justice inequalities, leading them to build common political platform. For example, during the 2020 presidential election, many black activists and leaders expressed support for Latino voters' rights and the need for immigration reform in 2020. Have you forgotten that easily? In 2020, black activists and leaders, they supported Latinos to have voting rights and need of immigration reform. Why are you forgetting that easily? You don't have to forget that. You don't have to forget that. Another thing is black people or black communities has been the support towards a Latino from black communities has been shaped by the shared commitment, shared struggle, and the fight on equality, segregation, racial system, and everything. And black folks has been there because black people went to America a long time ago. So the thing that you are fighting for, the things that you are crying for, they know and have been fighting for it. And I know black people cannot shy away from this. Black people are so supportive. That's the game you got. That's the code you got. Being a friend with the black community is a good thing. So Latinos, don't lose this. Okay? Don't lose this. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this video. Do you think you as a black, if you are watching this video as a black American or a African diaspora, you support Latinos? Because I'm talking this video from my own perspective and these are my reaction, mine personally. I will wish to see you supporting Latinos on this. Yes, we have talked a lot. We have said a lot of things. We have laughed. We have made jokes. But at the end of the day, it will touch both of us. And these are human beings just like us. And they are the people of color. I know sometimes someone said that when Latinos get power, they tend to forget. And again, we have racism among Latinos community. They are not in good terms with black Latinos and black people, because every time Latinos want to be like the oppressor, want to impress the white guy, at the end of the day, they have the African roots. And the black people are the first people on the face of the earth. We need to take care of everyone. That is just my opinion, but the real deal is black people are showing love to Latinos openly, and I hope FAFO will end. I hope so. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this video. Until next episode, peace be with you.